It's going to be a short review today because today's game is very simple, but it does simplicity very well, and Puddle is a unique puzzle game to say the least.
You really can't get more basic than Puddle. If it were any more basic, it would be an Atari 2600 game, but Puddle's simplicity is where the beauty is at. Puddle is a side-scrolling puzzle game, where the objective is to get what little bit of fluid you're given from one side of the level to the other.
That's it.
There's nothing more to it than that, it's just that simple. However, before I get into gameplay, let me do my usual rundown. The graphics are nice, but they're really nothing much to write home about. The music is also pretty good too, it's a very calm techno style. The game uses the left and right mouse buttons to tilt the screen left or right, and that's how you move the fluid. Now I'm saying fluid because it gives you different things like coffee, water, or other chemicals.
Yeah, we're going to have fun with science.
Each fluid has different physical properties, although I really didn't notice that much of a difference between them. Only a few felt different, like nitroglycerin, which was thicker and moved slowly. Also, each fluid has a certain weakness and must be treated in a certain way, otherwise you're screwed. Water will evaporate if it stays too close to a heat source. Fertilizer will grow plants, but can also be eaten by others, and nitroglycerin will explode if handled too roughly. The levels are a good size and pretty maze-like as well. You have to think on your feet when playing this game, as things can get very out of control very fast. It also has a few funny things, like if you fail a level, you're given an option to whine and skip or to retry it. And if you run out of whines, the game tells you to go back to the levels that you skipped in a not so nice way.
The game also tells a story. Well, sorta. There's cutscenes that lead from one section to the next.
First, a guy spills his coffee, then it goes into an area where you control water that causes an explosion that makes a chemical catch fire that later mixes with another chemical to make fertilizer that makes a plant grow into a lab that sets in motion the next levels, where you end up making a cocktail that goes through a scientist's body that he urinates into a toilet that flushes it onto a rat that instantly dissolves it. No, I never thought I would have to say something so disgustingly insane. Then you control the rotten biomatter, and that's as far as I got, only because I started to get really bored with it.
Puddle starts to overstay its welcome really quickly. It's not worth $10, but at least $5, and the liquid physics are really good. So it's a pretty decent game, and it's worth a try.